What's up, folks? Brewcephas here. Happy 24-ounce Tuesday. Cheers. Today, we're drinking an ice cold Freedom. Let it ring, sons of guns. Budweiser. Bud Heavy. Genuine. I told you I like drinking my nice light beers. Mostly Bud Light, if I'm going to go to the store and get a nice light beer. But it used to be Budweiser. So this takes me back a little bit. Not that it's been that long since I've had a regular Budweiser. But way more flavor. And I mean, that's not saying a lot. Bud Light doesn't have a ton of flavor. But a Bud Heavy tastes more like a beer than a Bud Light. So, that's good. And we got 24 ounces of it. Cheers. Okay. Today, it's always good to get mail. Got a package in the mail. And I know exactly what this is, too. It says bottle mark on it. I placed this order a while back. Ain't nothing but a peanut. A lot of peanuts. Damn it. Try not to make too big of a mess. I actually like it when companies send me packaging like this because I can turn around and use it to mail some beer. Anyone out there needs a homebrew, let me know. Send you a homebrew. Okay. My bottle caps. So I dry hopped the Pliny a couple days ago back in the back bedroom. So that's all there is to it. If I keel over in the middle of the night, if I don't wake up tomorrow, the beer's already made. Someone could bottle it if they wanted to, or keg it here and about next weekend. And it'll be good. There's no more work that has to be done. All the work has been done, except for the waiting, which is the hard part. So if you're watching this, and I keel over, come tell my wife I told you to come rescue my beer. Okay, so this is what my caps look like. Super hard to see, maybe not. Okay, I thought that was kind of a cool touch. Pliny the Elder. It has Russian Rivers logo on it. But it's also the label that More Beer used to package the beer kit. So this is really More Beer's label. So you know what it is. I mean, it's a More Beer kit. Pliny the Elder. From Russian River. That's going to be fun. This, you know, when you do little things like this, like ordering custom bottle caps, it really makes doing the headache chores like bottling a hell of a lot more fun. I mean, the more love you put into something, obviously, the more enjoyable it is. So if I was I got a lot of caps up there left over, you know, from when I was brewing a couple years ago. If I were to just go back to those, it's a laborious process. But every time I see Pliny on that little cap and I'm bottling the beer that I'm super proud of already, it's just gonna be a finishing, it's the chef's kiss, you know, on the bottle top. So I'm gonna bottle this weekend. Not sighing for me. I'm really ready to brew another batch on a Saturday morning instead of doing something like bottling, you know. it's more fun to put a video out there of a brew day, and I'm just itching to do a small batch all grain brew day. It's coming up. Not this coming weekend because I really have to bottle the Pliny and I have a limited amount of time. So I'm gonna use my brew day out here in the garage to bottle the Pliny next weekend. Okay. And that'll be, we'll do a video. We'll come out here and hang out and chat. But it won't be like last weekend's video where I was bottling the hop samplers and I spent most of the time just sitting here talking. And then I showed you just kind of a brief, we're getting it in bottles. No, this time I'm gonna put it in a bottling bucket so I don't clog my bottler here up with hops like I did last time. I'm gonna maybe cold crash it overnight in the bucket, and then I'm gonna rack it off into the bottling bucket, leaving a lot of that hop residue behind. And then from there, I'm just gonna hook up my little piece of hose to the nozzle, have this hooked up to the end of it, turn on the spigot, so this will just kind of be dangling, and I'll be able to just put my bottles up in it, fill it, and this will stay where it's at. Instead of hooking up a long hose using an auto siphon, we're gonna do it the easy way, and I'll be able to sit out here and bottle some beers and we'll be able to have a nice chat. Okay, at least that's how I see it going. It's gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. The weather's getting nicer. Just sit out here, bottle some nice handcrafted beers. And I'm really looking forward to bottling this one because while kegging's fun and it doesn't take as long to carbonate, I like to be able to share it. Especially if it's like a double IPA like I just made. I don't need 50 bottles of double IPA. A 6-pack will do me, really. So my plan is to share most of it. I have quite a few friends who enjoy good craft beer, so I'll be Santa Claus driving around, dropping off beer mail for people. Tell you what I do have. Back in the day, I remember thinking, man, if I just had more 6-pack cases. So I've kept them, and now I've got enough to probably give everyone in the US Army a 6-pack if I had enough beer to do it. So that's a good thing. Save that stuff. You never know when it'll come in handy, especially if you are a kegger. You never know when you're gonna want to give out a 6-pack. And actually, dang it, my in-laws had left a little bag, but it was really well insulated and it was meant for, you know, hauling hot and cold stuff. It was like a little duffel bag, but it was insulated, made for hot and cold. I thought they left it and I was like, that's gonna come in handy when I start delivering some 6-packs. I guess they took it with them. I guess I'm gonna have to go buy one. That's okay. Can always use stuff like that. And I don't know. It's different delivering them to someone's house, but because of our schedules and how far away I live from a lot of them, I'm gonna have to drop them off at their workplaces. And it's like, I don't want them to get hot sitting in the car. You know, we protect our homebrew like that. It's like, I want you to taste it like it's supposed to be. I don't want you to skunk it, leaving it out in a hot car. But we'll figure it out. We'll get her in there for you, bud. Make it work. So, for my birthday a while back, my wife said she was gonna get me a beer kit. I chose a 1-gallon batch because, you know, it's not about cost, it's about the sentiment. And I'll be able to drink these and think, this was my birthday present. and I was allowed to make it. And for some reason, that's teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a day. I don't know. There's something in there. Like having to make your own, getting to make your own birthday present because you were given the tools to do it. To me, that's special, and especially when it's beer. I'm gonna do another 1 gallon chocolate stout kit from Brewer's Best. That's what I chose. It's a super good beer. You only get a 6-pack out of it. She hasn't ordered it yet. I told her to hold off because I don't want it sitting around the house until I'm ready to make it. And honestly, I like to drink that deep in December. And if you go back in my channel and see the video there of me sitting in the snowy car, and I'm kind of wearing a dark brown Carhartt, I got a stocking cap on, that's the video. Basically what had happened, I had made the chocolate stout for my old channel. I mean, I know we live in the flight path of the airport, but that was a little bit different. Huh. Anyway, I had made the chocolate stout, and I was kind of in a rush because I wanted to do a Christmas Eve video and get the tasting out there. Well, I tasted it, and it wasn't fully carbonated. And on the video, I was like, this is a good beer. It was good, but it wasn't fully carbonated. It was super green, not in color. Just wasn't quite ready yet, I didn't feel like. But it was good, and I was able to give it a good review. Well, I left it in the closet, just kind of neglected it. And then on that snow day, we were snowed in. I took one out to my car. I was like, this will be fun. Sitting out in the neighborhood, but no one can see in, you can't see out. It was kind of an anonymous little feeling, and I loved that, sitting in there knowing I'm outside in the freezing cold. Nobody can see me in here drinking a beer in my car, doing a review. It was so much fun. Go watch that video. Maybe the most fun I've ever had doing a video. But what I found out when I drank that beer that day was that it was so much better when I let it kind of age in the bottle. We all get better with age, right? To a point. Just like human life, you know? When I'm 60, 65, 70, it's like you got the wisdom, but you're still not like bedridden, hopefully. Now like 90, 100, things get better to a point. And that was just, that video, it just happened to be the sweet spot for that chocolate stout. So what I'm getting at is I'm not gonna have to rush it, since I do like drinking them in December, January, yeah, when it's cold, okay? But especially in December before Christmas, because you got that festive Christmas spirit, holiday spirit, and you've got a nice chocolate stout. Like, that's a beautiful thing. And so I don't want to rush it. I probably don't even want to do it in late November, because it'd like just be ready by Christmas. What I want is probably to make it in late October. Take my time, let it ferment out a couple weeks, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. So that'd put us middle to end of November. Bottle it. That'd put us middle December. Man, I might make this thing beginning of October. Just let it carbonate in the bottles, let it sit in there, put it in the fridge after 3 weeks, and just let it chill. And then crack one open, you know, a week before Christmas, the night before Christmas. Maybe we'll do a Christmas Eve video with a chocolate stout. That'd be fun. We'll see. Anyway, gallon batch of the chocolate stout. All of those kits come with an ingredient list though. And they tell you exactly how much of everything you have. So really, you could buy a kit once and then piece together the ingredients on your own the next time you wanted to make it without having to buy another kit. So I thought it was going to be fun. What I was looking forward to doing was I keep all my instructions and I leave them in the boxes and I keep the boxes. I was going to find the instruction sheet for that chocolate stout and I was going to piece together the ingredients from the brew shop and just make the same thing again without buying the kit. I thought that'd be a fun little video to make. But if she wants to buy me a kit for my birthday, then that's all the more special, I guess. And I'll never say no to a beer kit. So, while I love my all grain brewing, I love beer kits. I love how simple they are, and I love the message. You know, you brew up a beer kit for people, you show them how easy it is, but what you're giving them is a hobby. You know, brewing up a kit, showing someone how to brew a kit and how easy it is. To give someone a hobby or to give someone a perspective, those are pure gifts, you know? The gifts that keep on giving, and those are the truly special gifts in life. So that's one reason I like kits. Another reason is it knocks a lot of time off a brew day. And that's only a problem in the summertime, and it's not even a problem then. It's still a hobby. But the thing about brewing in the fall and it's nice out is like, I wish this could go on forever, baby. But in the summer, it's like, by the end of it, especially if you're swigging beers, you get to the end of the brew day and you're like, I gotta go to bed. Or it's definitely happened. So beer kits. Good stuff. Hope you guys' week is going good. Couple days in. Few to go. We have Labor Day this coming weekend. Hope you're all off for Labor Day. If your country doesn't celebrate Labor Day, maybe you can take a sick day. I had a dream last night. So I dreamed that I wasn't able to make my full Oktoberfest, but I was able to make a gallon batch of it. And that just got the wheels turning. Like, wait, why couldn't I? And then I remembered I have meat in my deep freeze and I don't have a good place to lager, so I can't do the Oktoberfest this year. That sucks. But I dreamed that I was able to like pull off the Oktoberfest, my Nick and Ryan's Oktoberfest that I made a couple years back, and it was so good. But that's okay. Enough of the local breweries make good Oktoberfests. I love Sam Adams' Oktoberfest. And if this damn weather would ever just turn, and I know we're not that deep in the year yet, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just so ready for it. You know, sit out here in the cool, cool air, drinking Oktoberfest, maybe take the family apple picking or something like that. That's what I'm ready for. Come back here and do a cider video or something like that. The wheels are turning for sure. I think the next thing we'll do though, I think after this weekend, we'll get that Pliny bottled. Or the not Pliny, I guess we should call it. Even though it's Russian River's recipe, I made it. So we'll call it the not Pliny. The not Pliny the Elder. But the next thing we'll do, we'll come back in 2 weeks. Not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. And hopefully make our first 1 gallon, you know, small batch, all grain beer. I'm really looking forward to that. Make kind of a middle of the road pale ale, you know. Go for balance, my first time out. I don't want to make something like super hoppy, super malty. Good solid beer. Just a middle of the road pale ale. Not too hoppy. Not hoppy. But since I'm only getting a 6-pack out of it, that'll be great. I'm gonna have a double IPA in the fridge, the Pliny, and then a nice pale ale. I gotta get another freezer. We're gonna do that this winter. I'm finally getting my office area set up in the house. I'm gonna have my deep freezes, you know, one's gonna have meat in it. It's good to have a meat freezer. And then I'm gonna get a second deep freeze so I can start lagering again. And that's just gonna change everything. Next summer, man, I can have 3 lagers going at a time in those 1-gallon jugs. Small batch, baby. Small batch. That's where we're headed. I'll do some 5-gallon batches, like I've said. I've probably been a broken record about it, but I'm really, really looking forward to that. Somebody dropped my beer. It's like Big Daddy. Should have got a discount on this. No. $3 for 24-ounce Tuesday. Might as well be free. If you have 3 little dollar bills, you can do 24-ounce Tuesday for $3 bills. Depending on where you live, you can do 24-ounce Tuesday with me. All you gotta do is hit play, crack open a tall boy, or don't hit play at all. Just go outside, sit in your favorite chair, crack open a tall boy, read a book, watch the golf tournament, watch a football game, watch Gordon Ramsay tearing some folks apart. Like, whatever it is you do on a Tuesday, crack you a tall boy, and let's just enjoy the rest of this week. Okay, folks? Sounds like a plan to me. I hope it sounds like a plan to you. It's about all I've got. You know, I hate not being able to see how much I have left. Maybe I'll have to start giving you levels. I'm about at my last drink right now. Okay. We've gone a little long. But it's good sometimes, you know. It's good just to sit here in the neighborhood and hang out, have a beer. Thanks for drinking along. Go get you another one. Tell them I said it's okay. Go get you another beer. Cheers, everybody. Love you all. Hope to see you back here soon. Next weekend, we'll bottle up the Not Pliny. Okay, we got our bottle caps already. We'll sit right here. We'll bottle them up. We'll have a nice little chat. I'll see you then. Until next time. Have a good week.